girls, welcome to Gruvgear Guitar, a beautiful song from Teddy Swims with that beautiful soft voice. We'll have them. Before we move on with this tutorial, I want to highlight my new channel. It's called Gruvgear Guitar 6 Strings Ago. Link up here somewhere. Go and click on that link and you will come to a great channel where you're going to learn a full song from A to Z, chords shown on the screen. I'm not going to speak at all, just play for you guys and you can follow along and learn a full song. Nice way to educate you guys. So yeah, if you want to help me out and thank me for my work here on this channel, then go and watch and subscribe to that new channel of mine. And now let's go into the song Break Up in Reverse. That's the title of this Teddy Swims song. Yeah, let's go into the chords. I believe we have 5. I think so, 5 chords. And we're gonna go with that open fashion. You're gonna understand pretty soon. We're gonna start with that A sus2. And by the way, no need for any capo here. So open A, second D, second G, open B, and open E. That airy feeling, that is what we are searching. Then we have the B sus4. Okay, usually B sus and all that is with a bar, but okay, again, open version, that is what we're aiming for. So it's second A, 4th D, 4th G, open B, and open E. And the same goes with the C sharp minor. Usually a bar, this time not. So we have index finger on the 4th fret A, and then we have the 6th fret D string, 6 on G, 5th on B, and open E. And then we have the F sharp minor, which is a bar. On the 2nd fret, you play index finger there, crossing all strings on the 2nd fret as a bar, and then you need to add 4th A and 4th D. Then we have the final chord, a little bit tricky for some, I believe. So I'm gonna give you 2 versions of it. This is the E/G sharp. So it's basically an E chord, but we have this G sharp note in the bass. So what I do here, I place a short little bar on the bass strings here on the 2nd fret. Like the A and D are the important strings here, but you can also, if you want, if it's easier for you, to cross even the E string and the G string, but they're not necessary because they're going to be covered with strings in front of it. So the A and D, that is the meaning of this bar, okay, to bar that on the 2nd fret. Then you need to add 4th on E, all right, and 4th on G, and then the rest down there is open. So open B and open E. Again, that open, airy feeling. If you think that is too hard to start with, you can go just for a standard E chord, because that is the dominant sound-wise. So you're gonna play open E, 2nd A, 2nd D, 1st G, open B, and open E. Very close as well. So it's up to you. Now, we're ready for a song and the verse. We're gonna use the A sus to learn the strumming pattern. So if you grab that first chord, you're gonna play like this. Okay, so it starts with 2 downs. I really want to mark out the chord, so therefore I'm playing on the bass string on the 1st down, and then kind of answer with the 2nd down on the higher string. So if you can, it's just some details technically, but still, it's nice if you can do that. And then comes the rest, which is up, up, down, 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 up. So up, up, down, 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 up. So down, down, up, down, 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 up. Okay, so a couple of rounds. Alright, so let's start with the verse and actually the pre-chorus, because they're played in the same way. So you have 1 string round of A sus, 1 string round of that E G or the E, it's up to you, and 2 string rounds of that B sus. And that is 1 chord progression round. So for the verse and pre-chorus together, you're gonna play 4 full rounds. Let's do 1 round together. It goes like this. 4 rounds of that, and that is the verse/pre-chorus. And some technical stuff when it comes to that E G chord. What I try to focus on here, since we're playing on the bass string first and then answer further down on the second down, you have this small millisecond to adjust the rest of the chord. So if I play this, I start with the bar and the 4th fret E string. Okay, so that is what I'm aiming for. From the A, I go to the bar and this. I don't care about that little pinky or whatever finger you use for that 4th fret G string at the first moments. And then I add that one. So I make sure I get the bass first. So it's just how I do it and what's going on in my mind. So, technical stuff there. Let's move on to the chorus. And we have that at 53 seconds in. I wish we could break up in reverse. That's where on the lyrics. Okay, so this is a total of 3 rounds. So the first 2 rounds, you're going to play A sus1, the E G1, and the B sus2. Exactly in the same way as you play the verse and pre-chorus. Then on the 3rd round, you're going to play the C sharp 1, the E G1, and the F sharp minor 2. So if I play round number 2 and round number 3 for you, you're gonna get the whole concept. So it goes like this. Alright, so there you have it, the chorus, and then you're going to turn back into the verse again, and this time you're going to play only 2 rounds for that combined verse and pre-chorus in the second round. And then comes the chorus. You're going to play that exactly in the same way as you play the first one, so no changes there. Then after that comes the bridge part. So it happens after the second chorus. What you're going to play here is 1 down on that A, with pauses in between, then 1 down in this E G chord, and then 2 downs on that B sus with pauses in between. You play it for 2 rounds like this, so only 1 down, as if you would play the full strumming, but you're not, you have pauses instead. So 2 rounds of that, then you're going to fall back into the final 3rd chorus. And what you're going to play here is 4 rounds of that A, E, G, and B sus in the chorus. And that is how it ends, guys. So, great song from Teddy Swims, Break Up in Reverse. Thank you for watching. Until next time, play 2.